Oh, let's see. It's February 4th, 3:42 in the morning. I don't believe I'm doing this, but it's something I want to do. Um, I kind of want to record how everything is going with my health these days. I'm 87, and I feel like I've taken good care of myself in the last, since when did I start? It was like 1986 or something like that when I gave up caffeine, gave up chocolate, gave up milk, because I don't believe it's good for us to eat cow's milk, drink cow's milk, and back then you never heard of, those alternative um, almond milk sort of things. Um, and I just sort of, I feel like I wasn't a health food nut, although I did become a vegan once for a year and a half. Um, and I felt good when I did that. But then the doctor said to me, "Well, I'd like you to have at least sardines, so you'll be sure to get the protein you need." So guess what? Sardines, hamburger. You just can't do it. I can't do it. It's like if you're an alcoholic, and the doctor says, "Well, if you drink, just drink beer." Same idea. So anyway, I've had health issues lately, and I suppose after a while they're going to catch up with you. I've known for a while that I've had these issues. I've had like gallstones, and I've known I've had diverticulosis, and I've known, that I've had a hiatal hernia, and all these things. They just accumulated over the years. They just weren't active. And all of a sudden, one day, something got active. This is the last couple of weeks ago. And I took myself to the emergency room. Well, I did one day, and then I went back another day, and I spent a week in the hospital. So this is little things that I want to tell you about what happened to me as a result of being in the hospital for a week on my back. Period. And I didn't get up and walk much at all because the hospital where I went to, my little hometown hospital, is very small. Had the staff was so limited because number one because of COVID, and they were just overworked, and so things like a couple of walks a day I wasn't getting, and I was on a lot of pain drugs. I was even on morphine. I don't believe I did morphine, but I did. But that took away a lot of the pain. And we don't know what that was for. We're not even sure what the pain was because I had so many issues. Um, I think that when I first went in there, they were treating me for a kidney stone, and then somewhere along the line, they changed their mind and decided to treat me for a diverticulitis, which was whatever it was quite uncomfortable. So um, I was being treated for that. But the important thing is, I didn't get out of bed enough, and I'm not used to doing any kind of drugs. That's one of those things that I don't do. Is I don't do pain medications. Well, I haven't needed to, but I don't even do pain medicines well. Um, I have a very low tolerance for them because I don't do them, I think. All right, so then I'm going to try to keep track of what I'm talking about. So, what happened when I got out of that hospital, I was good for nothing. I could hardly walk. Uh, I, I couldn't even carry on a conversation where I could put one sentence after the other very well because I was so tired. I was just spent. I had no energy whatsoever. And and I realized, oh wow, I have to watch myself. I was watching myself anyway, but it made me make decisions. It caused me to, and so there was a diagnosis of cancer of the lung there. But I'm a healer, and I don't believe in that business. I don't believe in anything that's happening, um, and we'll get into that in another video. Um, And so I decided that I was not going to have any invasive surgeries because of how badly I recovered from that week in the hospital. That wasn't even an invasive surgery. And I decided that if I was going to leave it up to God and nature and let them work together, which I feel like is the Christ part in us. Nah, that's another whole subject, and I know it. Um, but it's the combination of the spirit and the physical, uh, according to what I have read a lot of, is the Christ in us. So anyway, I decided I was just going to leave it there, and whether or not I live to die was beside the point, because I don't believe in death. All right, I believe that the only thing that dies, for lack of a better word, is the physical, and the spiritual continues on. So I don't have a fear of death. I strangely I don't have a fear of pain either. I don't want it, but I feel like I can tell the doctors just shoot me. Or I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. All right. So anyway, this is my first little video. Here it is, 6 minutes long, and that's long enough. I'm not going to have them be very long. Um, uh, I'm Helen Douglas. I'm a Reiki master, teacher.